Ah, 2-5 Daily is back. Sports Reports is ordered. Like, review, subscribe, leave comments. Let's get it on. So, are we looking at a massacre in Arrowhead? I guess more aptly, let me find an A word, an annihilation in Arrowhead. So, Patrick Mahomes is 11-0 career against the Broncos. The Kansas City Chiefs as a team and as an organization has not lost to the Denver Broncos since Patrick Mahomes was a sophomore in college. 15-game winning streak, which ties the Patriots' streak over the Jets, by the way. So that's the company that the Broncos are in. So, I've heard people say 30 burger, 40 burger, even 50 burger. But what's 70? Is it a 70 steak that the Dolphins put on the Broncos a couple of weeks ago? And this is the team that I'm supposed to trust to go into Arrowhead and pull off a shocker. Now, we've been getting reports this week that the fire sale is about to commence. Everything must go. So I don't know if that counts Russell Wilson, but I'm guessing that could be Sutton or Judy. Maybe Surtain, get him to a contender or a good team that can better utilize his skill. Everything's on the table. So the Broncos come into this game with the last ranked total defense, the last ranked rush defense, 29th against the pass. And against the pass, they give up 77.3% completion percentage to opposing quarterbacks, 8.5 yards per completion. So, is there a silver lining for Denver? We saw Travis Kelce hurt his ankle in the game against Minnesota the other day. He came back. He was effective, but he's had a few days now. That thing probably swelled up. There you go. That's the right word. Swelled up a bit Sunday night, Monday morning. We'll see how effective he will be. Kansas City still hasn't found their receiver just yet. I think Rashee Rice, the rookie from SMU, is going to end up being that receiver. But for right now, Kansas City does not look like the team that we knew. And it makes me wonder. It goes back to all the people and naysayers out there that said that Eric Bieniemy was not calling the plays in Kansas City. They look a whole lot different when Nagy calling the plays, if that's the case. So, food for thought. Kansas City, I think, obviously is going to win this game. The question is how much. I saw the spread at 10.5. It's a little tough because it's a division game, and not only a division game, it's a rival that you really hate. Like, when you look at the NFC East, for example, you have Commanders and Cowboys, and Commanders Giants is still a rivalry, but it doesn't hold that same vitriol. So I would like to think that pride plays a part here, and the Broncos are going to come out, make it interesting at least for a half. Rumors of Russell Wilson's demise have been understated. He's looked pretty good this season. But as Mr. Logical always says, I just don't have a warm fuzzy about that relationship between Russell Wilson and Sean Payton. I think there's more there than meets the eyes. So, can Kansas City, well, not can they, will they decide to run the ball against Denver? Because we've known that Kansas City can run the ball, but a lot of times they just mix some short pass in there. But just last week, Denver gave up 234 rush yards to the Jets, 177 to Mr. Breece Hall. So I'm trying to find the angle here that the Broncos can make this a game. And I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to take the points. I'm going to take Kansas City 34-16.